Hello and welcome to Tech Week in View on Megawatt TV, where each week we take the biggest stories of the week, eat them up, digest them, spit them out and tell you what we think. Stay tuned. The king is dead, long live the king. Yes, if you hadn't heard already, Pioneer have announced this week that they're pulling out of the TV business altogether, citing massive losses, having to lay off thousands of people, and I think the loss forecast is like $1.4 billion or something stupid. I mean, that's just bonkers, crazy stuff. I mean, I don't really get it, to be honest. I mean, okay, I know they were expensive. No, actually, they weren't expensive. They were bloody expensive. But they were like the best TVs we've ever seen. I mean, the Kuru was just gorgeous. The blacks were black. Kuru means black, I know that, but the blacks were black. You know, and here at Pocket Lint, we even, gave them an award last year for the best TV and the year before for the best TV, and that was an independent panel of judges of 10 journalists from the tech industry in the UK. So clearly it's not just us saying they were great. I know other people love them, but clearly not enough to warrant going and buying one and therefore keeping the company afloat. So what's the answer? Well, unfortunately, if you're going to want a Kuru TV, you better run to the shops now, because this time next year they ain't going to be around at all. I could be wrong here, okay, but let me just throw something out. Is it me, or has Google just decided that they're going to launch something every day, like every minute of the day, for like the last 3 weeks? I mean, every time I seem to go to my computer in the morning, Google have announced yet another thing. It's either Gmail, location settings, inbox settings, smart folder settings, other settings, or it's mobile. So there's AdSense for mobile for operators, there's latitude, it just seems to go on. It's like, guys, have you just drunk too much Kool-Aid or something? I don't know. The coffee's been spiked with extra caffeine. You guys are on fire. And yet we still haven't even got to Mobile World Congress, where we're expected to see a G Phone 2. I mean, it's just bonkers. Okay, it's great because it just gives me news and news and news and news and news every day, so I don't get like swamped in one big hit, but wow, there's a lot of products to take in. Now, I remember a long time ago, while we were filming, halfway through filming, this crazy lunatic PR woman jumped in front of her camera and said, "You cannot call it a laptop! It's got to be a netbook." Now, this was way back when the netbooks were just starting to take shape. And so the idea of calling a netbook sounded quite novel. It was designed to access the internet, the net. See what they've done there. But it wasn't a fully loaded laptop or notebook. It was something that was just, well, web and email. Spring forward a while, and now all of a sudden someone might be threatening the fact that we can call these things netbooks. Basically Scion, remember those guys from the Palm 5 and those little handy PDAs that were back in the late 80s, or early 90s at least, have basically come out and said, "Hey, guess what, guys? We've trademarked the name netbook, and we did it 20 odd years ago, and therefore for you to use the word netbook, well, you're infringing on our trademark, and therefore we'll have some cash." Rumoured to be the fact that Google has even gone as far as their AdSense program to say you can't use the word netbook because it's trademarked. Now, we're still trying to find out whether that's true or not, but what it does mean is that this wonderful word that we've all come to start using, netbook, well, we might not be able to use it very soon. Monday sees Mobile World Congress. Now, if you have no idea what that is, basically it's the playground of the mobile phone operators, so they can show off all the shiny new toys that they're going to be launching over the next year. Basically, put bluntly, phones, phones, phones. Maybe some apps, but phones, okay? So everybody from Sony Ericsson to Samsung to LG to probably Google to HTC to Microsoft, plus anybody else you can think of, Nokia as well, let's not forget them, have got new handsets out next week. What do we think is going to happen? What do we think is going to be launching? Right, well, here's our call. Google, G2, okay, so we're going to see a new G2 handset. HTC, they're probably going to have a couple of handsets too. Nokia, maybe something touchscreen, maybe a follow-on from the 5800 launched at the end of last year. Okay, so LG, well, they've got a couple of bits and bobs, haven't they? Then there's Samsung, there's probably going to be some music handsets from there, maybe an update to some of their other ranges, but no Android phone, we know that for sure. There is rumour of an 8910, We're not sure whether that's going to pan out or not. What we do know is that Samsung has been a leaky cauldron of leaks so far this week. In fact, you know, they might as well just get the plumbers in, because every day we've been seeing yet another supposed phone that's going to be launching. Interestingly, Microsoft is rumoured to be fighting back the Android and iPhone OS with an update to Windows Mobile, so that should be exciting to see. And then as well, just a barrage of apps, probably an even bigger barrage of app stores. Let's face it, Nokia's rumoured to be launching one, BlackBerry's going to be pushing out their app store from the Storm to other handsets in the range. Then there's Windows, they've supposedly got Sky Market or something along those lines. I mean, there's going to be lots of news. So if you're into phones, and stay tuned from Monday to find out all the news as it happens here on Megawatt TV. Well, that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Stuart Miles. This is Megawatt TV. Thanks for watching.